Hey there, what's up guys? This is Zycath here, bringing you a new and exciting game. This is Nine Kings. This is the new Roguelite Autobattler that's came out recently. It's been picking up some traction and just recently checked this game out and immediately knew that this was something that was up my alley. I'm a really big fan of games like Slay the Spire, Monster Train. I was into the auto battlers like Teamfight Tactics and stuff for a little bit, so I feel like this game kind of scratches an itch and is in a little niche of its own. So I'm very excited to start it up. This will be my very first run. So as you can see, we've got a bunch of different kings that we can go with. The king of nothing, the king of spells, king of gold, blood, nature, stone, progress. Then there's two more still coming. This game is in early access, so keep in mind that things are still tentative to change, but nonetheless, let's go ahead and get into this. So starting with the king of nothing, you can see he kind of has just some standard basic good cards. Steel coat, canceling first hit the target unit would take. Blacksmiths, wild card, farm, scout tower. Lots of very interesting things. We could go ahead. Let's go ahead and bump the difficulty up to Squire. The year is 613. These are the enemies that we'll be fighting. And we'll go ahead, drag our castle onto an empty plot. And go ahead, let's get a soldier right up here in the front line. Let's see, okay. So during the battle, you can see the castle gives us the ability to kind of click around and do something. We're just hurling some AoE stones upon click. And let's check this out. Probably go ahead and pick up the spire, I'm thinking. Seems useful. And let's upgrade our castle. Just the speed of the battle using the speed selector up here. Cool deal. Cool. Yeah, I would like some archers. Throw these archers kind of here, behind our main line. Very cool, very cool. Let's see, mercenaries. You always have one unit for each 15 gold you own. Vault seems like it could be interesting to get going. Every time enemies attack your units, these enemies gain one poison stack. Every poison effect is applied twice. Your buildings apply their effects one more time. I like the idea of a more building focused run. Number over each plot shows you damage they dealt during the last battle, so we can see right now our castle and our soldiers are doing most of the work. Let's go ahead and get this vault set up. Just continue to focus out the enemy's back line. So there we go, archers are getting some more damage in there. So let's go ahead and get an upgrade to those archers real quick. We keep getting gold because of the vault. Beautiful. Yeah, so the castle's still doing work, but that is definitely our big one here. Sturdy troop that deals melee area damage sounds interesting. My lord the prophet has foreseen a blessing in 9 years. Baby Boom. If you have a troop card on the target plot by the year of the prophecy, double its number of units. Cool. So let's go ahead and put our Warlock here. Very cool. So Warlocks weren't doing a lot there. That's +2 attack speed to adjacent troops and constructions. So let's go ahead and put a beacon. Let's go ahead and put a beacon right here in the middle. They got a lot of units here in the back. One thing I would like to see them do, maybe I can go ahead and change that up now. Just let me make a note in my recording software. It's time to wage war against another king. I would like to wage war against the King of Blood. Awesome. Let me press escape here real quick. Something that I do have a bit of a gripe with is this audio slider bar. I would love to get it right here in the middle. Right? But it kind of clicks, so it's either too loud or too quiet is a bit of a complaint that I have. So we got some more warlocks there now. Okay. Let's see. Over invest sounds pretty interesting. And let us, I guess, go ahead and get a steel coat right there. We'll keep focusing out their back line with the castle here. So this is kind of the gist of it, right? So we've got, one second, what are we going to get offered here? Means attacks trigger a deals +1 damage and +1 chain per stack. Seems like that'd be interesting to get destroy target plot to level up 2 random plots. Means first hit is always critical. Unlocks target's adjacent plots. Target card. I like the idea of this overhaul. And maybe an offering as well. Right, so that we can kind of clean out some of this stuff. So I'm thinking, first of all, let us, I'm going to say get static on our archers. Let us overhaul and get rid of the vault. So it leveled up both of these things. And then let's get down a spire. That'll kind of heal our units as they're getting close to death. This is our first fight against the Blood, King of Blood. And that wasn't too bad. We could get the Demon's Altar, summon 1 demon per level for each dead ally, grow permanently stronger, or we could finish upgrading. Let's go ahead and just grab that last upgrade for our castle. Nice. And then every year has a 50% chance of duplicating enchantment on one adjacent troop. Seems like this could be really good. So maybe unlock this plot, I'm thinking. And then we can kind of wish I could swap the position of these two now. Let's go ahead and put down the library right here. Okay, so yeah, they got 2 stacks of steel coat right there. Cool. Very cool. Let's see. Oh, I would like to get this farm. So let's go ahead and do an offering. We get 3 tome cards. Oh, this is going to be cool. Right, so in a few years, this is going to double, right? So let's procreate and wild card. Oops, wasn't using my castle. I'm curious to see. Now these guys seem to be doing some good work. Doubles movement speed, doubles critical damage. Let's do double movement speed so our guys get in there quicker. And let's throw a overinvest on them. We'll just hit them where it hurts. Very, very interesting. Then we can do this to view. So those are level 2, those are level 3, those are level 2. You're at plus 2% attack damage. I like the idea of getting this blacksmith going early. I say let's get another static on our archers over here. Baby boom, so now we have 44 warlocks. That keeps failing, which is breaking my heart. Let's get another farm. So now we're getting extra recruits every round. I think all of our AoE damage, yeah, they really chews through those guys. An adjacent unit dies in battle, summon an imp to fight in its place. I like the idea of, let's go ahead and over-invest on our warlocks one more time. Fail, fail. Dadgummit. greed's not too bad either here. When this troop kills, 2% chance to receive 1 gold. I guess we'll just go for the Midas touch here. And I'm thinking so we could get another building on our warlocks right here. Or we could get another unit for one of these buildings. So I think I'm going to say right here. Let's get a good building right here. Let's do the cemetery there. Throw another Midas touch on here. Fail, fail. Come on. 50% chance. Vampirism seems really good on our warlocks. Okay, we got another stack of Vamp and another stack of Midas Touch. Summons 50% stronger, increase the attack of all your units and towers. I'm just going to go with that. Get another static back here on our archers. Stack of steel coat. Cool. And let's get our last farm upgrade here. And let's see, we're already maxed out on the Warlock. So let's grab another thing of static here. My lord, our diplets can now make peace with one enemy king. I guess let's go ahead and make peace with... Yeah, let's make peace with the King of Blood. We're not using his cards very much. And... okay, so this is going to be a bit of an odd looking play. Overhaul. A lot of our archers got mowed through right there. Let's go ahead and re-roll. Can we re-roll again? Okay, it's just giving me these weird ones, so just take whatever. And then let's add the cemetery right here. So now, whenever these units do fall, turn into an imp. Yep, we can get another upgrade on our blacksmith. And let's see, what have we got here? Buffs allies attack damage based on its own. Or we can get some elves in the back. Or a wizard. I feel like we don't need any more AoE, so... can be mounted by adjacent troops. Don't have any good adjacent troop spots for the boar. go ahead and try a reroll. A shaman, a warlock, a thief, a bomber. Bomber sounds like it could be fun. So let's go ahead, finish upgrading our blacksmith, throw some elves back here, throw some bombers. And let's check this out. It's crazy once our warlocks get in there, they really do a lot of work. Another stack of static. Keep buffing up those guys. What I'm really liking about this is, like, your adjacency, the way that you build your town really matters. Like, I'm seeing now, like, how I kind of wish, like, I'd put the farm maybe more specifically on one unit rather than another is one thing that I'm immediately noticing. But oh, this is cool. This also does damage. But yeah, there's just like a lot of little things that are really adding up. Like, for example, these two guys, even though they're not like super buffed like we have the warlocks, they're still putting in like very respectable work. I guess let's just take some paladins. I'm curious to see what's up with the paladins. Let's see, so we've got that and that. I would really like to be able to buff another troop with. Now let's go ahead and open this up over here. Yeah. And then let's put static on these guys again. Absolutely mowing through stuff. For our first attempt, I know we bumped the difficulty up 1. Whatever. Do we have a shop coming up soon? New policy. Merchant coming up in about 2 or 3. So let's go ahead and put some paladins down here. Let's go ahead and get a blacksmith. Buildings apply their effects one more time. Okay. Very cool. Very, very cool. Alright. Our warlocks are certainly putting the work in there. And let's get a finish off our spire. So now that's max upgrade. Wild card seems nice. We can buy a blacksmith. All towers and base every year. Do we have a place to put a beacon? No, we don't. So let's go ahead and just get another reroll in. Orchard creates roots. I like the idea of upgrading our cemetery. So now, upgrade the blacksmith, upgrade the cemetery, and we can upgrade, let's finish upgrading our archers. Very cool. It's very neat. Look at that. Another stack of static, why don't we? They've got 6 stacks, so I guess it chains 6 times, dealing 6 damage. Soften up these guys back here. I mean, even our building, the fact that we haven't really done anything, but it's still making really good progress. King of Greed is leading his final assault. We must play all of our cards. Okay, so let's... I guess let's wildcard our paladins. Midas touch our warlocks. Sell the mercenary. And let's see what happens here. So this boss back here, haven't even touched him yet. Okay, but now our guys are on him. It's over. It's over. And that is our first run in the books of 9 Kings. I thought that was pretty interesting for low difficulty. Now you have the option, you can go into endless play, or you can start another run. So we'll go ahead and push it into endless play and just kind of see what happens. So please bear in mind, this is an experimental game mode and glitches still may occur. We're actively working on improvements. You expect frequent updates. Love it. I deem that acceptable. First thing we're going to get to do is upgrade another plot. You can now upgrade your kingdom at any time by clicking the tower. Okay, cool. It's going to start us off with these. Mortgage. Beacon. Is there anything that I would like to get a beacon on? Not really. So, is there anything I'd like to sell for a bunch of gold? No, I think let's just go ahead, sell the beacon, and get on with this year. No problem at all for our guys just to mow through that. Let's see, our archers are fully upgraded. Soldiers are, paladins could use another upgrade. Lord, it's time to wage war against another king. Let's check out the King of Stone. We haven't fought him yet. And get the paladins. Ooh. I think it's very interesting to see how many units this one stacks up particularly. Destroy target plot, receive 3 random tome cards. Let's go ahead and destroy that. So now we can I like the idea. Let's just throw this dispenser in front so that we can overhaul it. That pretty much lets all of our other stuff fully upgraded. And then add 9 paladins. First fight against the King of Stone went pretty well. Knocked out a lot of our troops, but Target adjacent plot. Target's cards return to your hand, up to 3 copies. This could be useful. Okay, cool. Clone the target of selected plot. So what does this do? Does this give us an exact copy, or... But it just gives us 1 copy. So let's get another farm. Cool, okay. And then we can set a farm up back here. Messed up our placements a little bit there, but that's fine. I'm sure endless mode is going to start ramping up very soon. Yeah. And let's get a wild card. And let's see. Oh, if we would have... I see something really cool that we could have done. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go for it. So I want to earthquake to get our farm back, and then put the farm in this corner, and then we'll start building up maybe some shamans if we can get those right there. Oh wow, these ballistas back here just knocked out a huge amount of our troops all at once. The warlocks are still extremely OP though. Earthworks. Yes, I like having that. And then we've got this coming up. So let's just do that, because I don't really want to get rid of any of these guys. Really focus the back line here. Oh, our warlocks are down. Oh wow. So here we go. This is endless mode. It's going to just exponentially ramp up. We have 3 lives in the back. Go ahead, pick up the shaman. Farm. Cemetery's maxed. Blacksmith's maxed. So we can buy a farm. I want to reroll. Seems a little late to go for this, but maybe a beacon. And okay, we can't afford any of this stuff, so get our shaman set up right there. Get a farm set up. And finish this off with upgrading said shamans. So they get a bunch of recruits every round. Their damage is getting buffed. Their damage will buff everybody else's damage. These ballistas back here just do terrible work on our front lines. I don't think our shamans did anything there. We can just throw this kind of in the back line, I'm thinking. Here we're against the Nothing Rebellion. wild card every time. We now pick peace. King of Spells is the one that messed us up. So let's get another wild card on the shamans. I kind of want to watch. What do they do exactly? Lord. Get a quarry. Set that up right here. I can't even see what's happening because of all the numbers down here. I think I can turn that setting off, actually. So we can actually just watch our guys fighting. Something was coming with this guy. Just keep whittling away at him with our castle. I don't think that's going to be enough. I think that's going to be life number 2 down. And chaos has increased. Enemies are now stronger. They were already too strong for us. So I think this is going to be probably the end of the run. Help our guys chew through this front line to get our warlocks into the back quicker. Mostly just imps left over. Yeah, our back line got, our front line, the warlocks, they got destroyed. Trebuchet, Cauldron, Earthworks, maybe. And with the Earthworks, maybe we can do something like this, put a beacon back here, then get our spire back up and running. Try to focus out. I think all of our warlocks are already. Yep. That is it. That is the end of the run right there. I want to thank y'all for checking out 9 Kings. If you think that this gameplay is interesting, please like, subscribe, comment for more. Let me know what you'd like to see in the next one of these. In addition to that, please go and support the game. Always support our indie creators. They're always putting out the new interesting ideas instead of churning out the same stuff for AAA titles, right? So just go ahead, check them out. Great game, highly recommend, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.